Hey guys, it's Blake again. In today's trader interview, we have Darius. Darius is a good guy. He's been trading with XLTRADE for quite some time now. I'm super excited for him to tell you his journey and the steps he's been taking. Let's jump into it. We have Darius here. Super excited to chat with you. You know, I've heard a bunch about you already, and why don't you tell the people who you are?
Well, hey, I'm Darius. I've been trading here for over the last several years, but I finally decided to take the full plunge in the past 6 months. And so, I've had some training. I actually enrolled in a company called XLTRADE University, and they're out of Utah here in the States. These guys really know their stuff, and it's really helpful for somebody who really doesn't know what's going on in the trading world to have that guidance and, learn how to read the indicators and just really strengthen your trading so you can be confident, which actually helped me pass my first challenge with you guys.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, I broke a couple rules, so it's all right. I have to try again, but that's okay. I mean, nonetheless, it was still a clean victory, and it was based on the basic tenets of trading of just execution and risk management.
Exactly it. So, Darius, what made you start trading?
It was a mix of curiosity, and it's like it was just time to do it because I had been investing, for several years.
Yeah.
And I had invested in some like Bitcoin trading companies back in, 2019.
Okay.
And then of course, after COVID, they just kind of disappeared and disappeared with everybody's money. I mean, I got most of my money back because I was getting consistent payouts, and they were giving you about 0.5% to 1% a week based on whatever you started in with. So it was good for about 4 or 5 months. It's like, so what made me get into it? It's like, okay, if you want something done, it's like an old saying. If you want something done, you just got to do it yourself sometimes.
So you've been trading now since July, right? With XLTRADE. Currently, right now, you're doing pro accounts. Tell me a little bit about that.
I'd say I really like it in a lot of ways. We're not restricted on news. We have wide margins. And it really helps the discipline because my style and strategy, I kind of like to drift sometimes just to see where a trade will go. So I'd say half the time I'll trade without a stop, and other times if I'm going to walk away or go do something different, then of course I'll protect my trade. And when I go back and I look through my journaling, this is where you're doing, and then when I'm looking at the relative strength index, it's like, okay, yeah, you did get out in time, or maybe you could have let this one go a little bit longer. I actually just started using the RSI in the last 3 weeks, and it's totally a game changer. I was like, wow, I should have known about this earlier.
Those indicators are good, right? And they kind of help your decision making in your process. You know what I mean? Especially in trades that are moving quick. You talk to me a little bit about scaling up, regards to the scale up, from the Evaluation Pro 1 million, 500K account, stuff like that. Where are you currently right now, and where are you trying to get to?
Yeah, so I have a 500K account, and just got a second one. Yeah. And so once I get those passed, then, I'll go ahead and combine those and then just kind of keep scaling up naturally. Keep the risk small so you can kind of get to the consistent payouts and go from there.
Yeah, there you go. Some of the benefits that you feel in regards to these accounts, like the Evaluation Pro accounts, what are you feeling is the biggest benefit of this?
I'd say overall the ability to just kind of relax and trade and do your thing. You don't have to worry about 70 different rules or hidden things that are like, oh, if you do this, you get that. Your rules are clear cut and they're simple. It's like, hey, don't go over this much in a position during the evaluation. Obviously that comes off. And then of course, don't have a loss greater than 1.5% of your account. Yeah. And so when I look at those two basic rules, everything else just kind of falls in line because it's like, okay, well, that's this, it's that. And of course you have max drawdown, max weekly drawdown, but those are pretty obvious. And it's really just kind of clean and it just allows you to relax because I have in my last year of discovery, even though I've only been with you guys since July, I've traded on previous prop firms where you have such tight windows of this and that and that and this, and there's just so many different rules where it's just like, can I just relax and trade, please?
Yeah,
So-
totally. So I gotta ask you, just based off of that, because you've had experience with other prop firms and now you're in the XLTRADE family. What is the major difference? The one thing that stands out to you that you just appreciate?
Max, being able to set the appointment with Max and talk to a real person.
having that success manager, right?
Yes. Hey, shout out to Max. Appreciate you, buddy.
That's amazing. And being able to talk to an actual person, man, like especially when you're on that journey, that financial journey, and you're learning, and not only that, you're taking risks, right? And you're putting yourself out there to get to where you're trying to get to, and having that person in your corner, it just changes the entire game.
It does, because, I bounced off a few of the rules and just kind of things to look out for. Even Reddit, I bought the account before I started trading, so I know that, okay, I've read the rules, but now let me talk to somebody who's actually part of the company, and they can give me some guidance around it and says, yeah, this is what you do, because, when it comes to the eval team, they have to be strict because this is what allows us to offer the A-book model and everything else. It's because it's like, hey, as long as you follow these guidelines and you trade smoothly and you get what you've earned.
So what does it look like when you reach your goal? Like, what does the freedom feel and look like to you at that point?
It's the refinement and the give back, because like anytime any athlete or professional, anybody gets to a certain goal, you kind of go, well, hey, now it could be my time to give back and bring some other people up through the ropes who may not have had the resources or the access or even just the knowledge to go, have you ever thought about getting into trading? And maybe they haven't, and you're that person on the right day at the right time that gave them the suggestion and said, this could change your life.
That's awesome, man. So Darius, it's been amazing chatting with you, man. You got a real cool energy, and I'm wishing you nothing but success and growth in regards to what you're doing. I got one question for you. For everybody that's watching, one gold little A you give them along their journey. Maybe if they're about to get started with XLTRADE or jump into trading or anything like that, what would you advise them?
Two-part answer is hang in there and be patient, and really watch your risk management, because those two parameters will take you a long way.
And I agree with you 100%. It's all about that patience. It's about playing defense as well. Everybody wants to shoot the ball like Kobe and play offense, you know what I mean? But you got to play defense. Defense wins championships, right?
Defense and the fundamentals.
And the fundamentals. There you go. All right. Darius, you heard it from the man, Darius, and thank you so much. And I'll catch you on the other side.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
And you take care. Cheers.
You too.
I'm sure you got inspired by this great story, taking your life to the highest level by means of trading the markets. We with XLTRADE provide you with the highest capital and the best conditions that you're not going to find anywhere else. We want to see you on the side of great success. So never give up on your dreams. Until next time.